All right, we're live, Will.
Hello.
Again.
We're back again.
Another day. Let's get this music ramped up a bit. There we go. Yeah, excited to be back. Another day, another dollar. I was going to say, grab your beer, grab your cup of tea, grab your coffee. Talk crypto. We're going to be going through headliners, all the latest crypto news, and we've got Crap Crypto back. We're looking forward to having a look at some Crap Crypto projects. So listen, guys, before you go much further, hit the like, hit the subscribe. We're a new channel, new show, a little bit of fun, a little bit of a piss take. Come and hang out with us for the next, however long we're going to be doing this. And we'd love you to have join us and get involved. We're a live show. Get involved in the comments. I want to try and make more of an effort to interact. If we're taking the piss out of your project, tell us why we're wrong. Tell us why we're idiots. Tell us why we've not got a clue. So get involved. This is for you guys, and we're looking forward to diving in. Will, thanks for joining. Really appreciate it.
I enjoy it. As you said, it's nice to kick back with a beer, talk a bit of crypto, talk a bit of Web3.
Exactly. And we're not doing the usual, boring news and whatever. So we're trying to sort of mix up a bit, aren't we? And make it a bit more interesting. I mean, I watch all those channels that all you guys watch, no doubt, and Will does as well. But we thought, let's just hang out, have a beer, have a chat.
Well, I think everybody in the Web3 space is ever so serious. So, it's really fun to kick back, have a laugh, have a beer, chill out.
And a bit of music. So, the ambition is one day to have a live band on the show. So they can mix in the music and just hang out with us, and we can all just have a bit of a party. So, Will, listen, let's see. We need to get into headliners, right? And this is where I need to.
Nothing today. Nothing. This is
listen, everybody. These headliners are actually from yesterday, and I haven't had time to look at some new headliners. I've looked at the news, obviously, but just to get myself organised. So this is from yesterday's news, and because we didn't do headliners yesterday, we were joined by Jeremy, which was awesome. And Jeremy's going to be joining us once a week, hopefully, to get on the sort of normal routine of the show. But obviously, it was good to just have a little introduction of Jeremy, just so everyone can sort of see his background and what it's about, and we just sort of dive into it. But let's dive into the first story. Let's turn this music down a little bit because it's all getting crazy. There we go. All right. I hope that's all okay for everybody. I'm still going to leave a little bit of music in the background. I think it's not too bad. But again, put in the comments, let me know if it's horrendous or if you've got any other tracks that you prefer to hear. And maybe we could mix it up. Maybe we could have, pick your track, Friday and put a new track on every Friday. Who knows? Why not? So, right. So, Will, Greenpeace's Bitcoin lie destroyed in most politely brutal post ever. What the hell is all this about?
I was hoping that you were going to explain this one to me because, as I said, I haven't seen any of these. So
literally, I have no idea.
you just read Bitcoin, you read Greenpeace.
Well, as you can see, guys, we are a slick operation. We know all the news before they come out. So let's just have a look and see what it says.
Let's find out what's happening then.
Right. Can you see me scrolling?
I can see you scrolling. I can read. You can read. Which would you prefer?
Mate, the beauty of technology. Isn't it amazing? So, Tony Cross, Professor of Philosophy and Humanities at Reed College, launched a vehement response to Greenpeace's ongoing criticisms about Bitcoin's environmental impact.
I don't know why I didn't immediately clock. Of course. The environmental impact.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Well, likewise, my brain's left me today, so I'll just read the words and you can summarize and distill the knowledge. So, an advisor to several Bitcoin and energy organizations, Cross's post not only defended BTC, but also exposed gaps in Greenpeace's stance, prompting the post to make waves in the community. Lynn Alden, I like Lynn, A prominent figure in the macro world commented, "I think this is the most politically brutal post I've ever read on this app. Like every time I thought it might start to wrap it up, the constructive savagery only grew." Echoing Alden's sentiments, Jamie Coote of Bloomberg Intelligence labelled Cross's post as a supremely articulate takedown. Wow. So, what's your take on this? This whole, I mean, this is a bit of an old narrative, isn't it? Let's be honest.
Yeah, it's interesting. So what sort of happens? So a professor at a university is basically slating Greenpeace's position on its kind of environmental impact and its view on Bitcoin and how it does that. You know, it's an age-old argument, and I think what I think about that is I'm not enough of an expert to really comment. I think that proof of stake is there's a lot more interesting consensus mechanisms now other than proof of work, and I think we're seeing a lot more modern projects using that now over proof of work. So that's kind of really where my knowledge of it ends.
Yeah, I'll be honest. You know, again, mine's very superficial. You know,
I mean, coming from the computer science world anyway, I know how much compute it takes to operate a proof of work kind of algorithm, and then to blow that up to the size of Bitcoin. Yeah, a huge environmental impact.
So it sounds like Cross is some sort of professor, and basically he's just ripping a new a-hole for Greenpeace about that argument. What does it say? So Cross also directed attention to Greenpeace's apparent lack of understanding about crucial energy dynamics related to BTC. He cited their apparent unawareness of the potential of methane mitigation in both oil fields and landfills, and their familiarity with the concept of location. I mean, geez, I've got no idea what he's banging on about. But I guess what he's possibly saying is there's a lot of energy that's wasted.
Yeah.
Like, I know, in the oil wells, they got, the burn off, whatever the hell it's called. So there's lots of opportunities there, I guess, to, use energy that's otherwise wasted. What else did he say? He says, huh?
So is he criticizing
Greenpeace
focusing on Bitcoin when there's plenty of other kind of environmental problems to be going after as well?
Yeah, again, what he's saying here, he further... I can't even read the word.
I have a feeling that this is sophisticated.
This is way too heavy for me at this time of night. I'm sorry, guys. I just can't. Basically, have a read yourself. Go and Google it. Do you know what I mean? It's like basically. It's getting a bit heavy, isn't it? It's getting a bit heavy. It's getting a bit heavy. Let's move on to the next headline. Let's go for it. Oh God, here we go. This is the problem sometimes, isn't it? Some of this news, it's just, it's all a bit boring, isn't it? But let's have a look. Oh, where we going? Oh God, here we go. Share screen. Here we go. Share screen. What's the next headline? Okay. Here we go. Okay. RBA explores CBDC as a potential future of money. That is the Royal Bank of Australia. This would have been a good one for yesterday because we had an Aussie with us yesterday. And by all accounts, obviously we're in the UK and in Australia, I think crypto and Bitcoin is probably more prominent in the mainstream world, if that makes sense. I saw a video separately today, not related to Jeremy, who came on yesterday, with a guy buying, I think he was buying a coffee with Bitcoin, and they actually had a payment system saying Bitcoin. So it's you just don't see that in the UK.
No.
Although I have heard there was a pub that you could buy a beer with Bitcoin.
I think I've seen it a very few handful of times, mostly in London and other built-up areas more than we are.
Definitely not where we are.
In relation to this article, I mean, the Reserve Bank of Australia and every bank ever is now exploring CBDCs. It's interesting.
Yeah, so let's have a look. So the Reserve Bank of Australia, RBA, has expressed its willingness to explore the potential use of a central bank digital currency, CBDC, as an alternative form of money in the future. If implemented, a CBDC would be a digital token issued by the blah blah blah.
I think what's interesting about this is that I think Jeremy's stance on it. I think that central bank digital currencies are fundamentally going to, or could become quite a dangerous thing for sort of the socio-political landscape. However, it's interesting that Jeremy sort of supports them from an economical point of view.
Yeah, he was talking about the practicality of all the infrastructure that goes on behind the physical money of actually printing it, carrying it, shipping it, security, vaults, and blah blah blah. Yeah, which
I'm just not sure. I'm just not sure how comfortable I am with the power it will. I mean, everything will then become visible to the government. You won't be able to hide.
Oh, Will, I'm 100% there. I'm 100% behind you.
So,
and ultimately, you got to say, well, why are they doing this? Because the existing system
is very archaic from a technological point of view, but
it works.
It
but that's not to say it's a good system, and it's not to say that it's. I mean, clearly, the financial system is just broken in terms of the printing of money. But that fundamental principle is not going to change just because of it's the CBDC, surely, because that just means they can just put another zero on, on their balance sheets effectively. So I don't think the way that they're going to use money is going to change. They'll just keep on inflating the supply, aren't they?
I think my main question or my main query about it is how much do these governments want to improve the financial system over and above actually controlling the population?
100%.
What percentage split is it? And what percentage split are we actually trying to improve the financial system over actually sort of these underlying motives that will enable such a huge crackdown on kind of people's personal freedoms? I think as I said to Jeremy yesterday, you'd like to think you can trust in your politicians. I know it's something that you can't really. So, it'll be really interesting to see these motives come about.
It's a really interesting one because it might not be necessarily a case of not trust. I mean, we should all be skeptical, and there's tons of awful politicians. And I think all of our faith in politics has massively been eroded in the last 10, 15 years or so. I think, but I think it also goes further because it's almost like it's the system, if that makes sense, and the mechanics behind government. It's the civil service. It's all those power vacuums that exist within the government organization, if that makes sense. So I don't necessarily blame it just on the politicians. They take the brunt of it because obviously they're the face. But actually, it's the government has a habit. This is how I see it, as of getting bigger and bigger and bigger. It's almost people, justify their jobs, justify their roles. They want more power. They want more control. And it's that creep of bigger government. And it's almost systemic within a government organization, whether you call that the civil service, whether you call that, whatever you want to call it. And it's that mission creep, isn't it? We just take a little bit more control. We just have that bit more power. We think we know better than you. It's that big government type reality of just an organization that grows and grows. And then you've got outside of governmental organizations, haven't you? Like, the World Economic Forum, so you've got all these intra-governments and intra-country organizations, and you have all this bureaucracy that just builds, and it just sort of perpetuates the situation. And people in there, they get more power, they get more, influence and more money, and it's almost like a cancer. And I fear that the CBDCs, like you said, is going to be just that mission creep. It's just another bit more control. It's almost, my ultimate fear is it will become like a communist state, effectively, where governments will literally tell you, "Oh, Will, mate, you're looking a bit fat today. I think you need to cut down on your pork pies, mate. Get some exercise."
This sort of just crosses over into other future technologies. This is another concern where AI is going, is the fact that we're not going to be able. It's going to take all our jobs or whatever, and we're going to be left needing to be paid universal basic income through our central bank digital currency. And then kind of what world are we looking at? Do you know what? I'd be really interested to because again, I'm looking at it very much at face value. I understand some of the technology. I understand the technology behind this. What I'd be really interested in is hearing somebody's or even different viewpoints on central bank digital currencies that really know it from a sort of political, economical point of view, especially someone pro central bank digital currency, because it's not something, that looking at everything I've seen now and understanding the technology and what it's capable of, it's not something that I would feel entirely comfortable having. So I'd be really interested to hear somebody that, likes the idea and understands it from a, from that perspective. Besides,
can we actually think of Can we actually think of one good idea, one reason why it's going to be good?
I'm sure you can.
Can anyone put something in the comments, or in the live chat? Put something in the comments. Tell me why there is a good reason or good use case for CBDC.
It would be a big upgrade on the existing financial system.
Okay, so you haven't got to have printing machines. Yeah, I get.
In terms of
all those. Yeah. Okay, here's another one. So you could have, the bureaucracy that goes on with some sort of state benefits. So there's a lot of bureaucracy, isn't there, with the state benefits? And you got a lot of, I guess, some people don't even get all the benefits that they should get, if that makes sense, because they don't know they can claim certain benefits, or there's a lot of hoops to jump through, or there's even a lot of fraud potentially with people claiming benefits that they maybe shouldn't. So possibly that could be a strong use case where it can be, the benefits can be tailored to individuals rather than sweeping benefits, one benefit for everybody, and it's all the same. So you get the mechanics of operating a country. I guess it's
quite interesting,
more efficient, possibly.
What's quite interesting is that positive of being able to sort of control and have exchange of money.
Oh mate, I'm hearing what you're saying. Yeah, 100%.
More transparent. It works.
I like it at all.
More people get the right amount of benefits and everything, and people can't cheat the system that easily, because that can easily step into that privacy argument where suddenly what you're spending your money on then is suddenly going to be not private at all. Someone can see it. And
I guess some people would say, well, if you're not doing anything wrong, why are you worried? It's funny. I used to have that view.
Me too, actually.
Yeah, I used to have that view. I used to go, well, I'm not, what's the big deal? The government's just there to look after us, and if you're not doing anything wrong, why are you worried about them looking over your shoulder? Because you've got nothing to hide. You've got nothing to hide.
For me, it's sidestepping. It used to be like that, but now it's almost for me now a point of principle. No, I don't have anything to hide, but it's the point of principle that I have basic privacy rights to what I want to do with my life, and to think that someone's encroaching on that, it's a point of principle whether I'm doing something wrong or not.
Yeah, no, exactly. And again, I see it as as mission creep.
Yeah.
Well, this is where it's now. What's going to be like later? How much control are you going to start having over my life? And ultimately, I just don't want government in my life at all. I think we should have small government. Just focus on what's the point of having a government, and what services or structures or whatever, obviously one is security, protect its civilian population, and then you can decide on what the others are, so whatever that is. But it's just constant mission creep, so it's just, so for me 100% it's just, stay out, just leave me alone, let me live my life, otherwise fuck this, I'm out of here.
But generally, I think hopefully you'd agree, Ben, this is a call out to somebody. If somebody's in favor of central bank digital currencies, they'll see a different perspective to us. I'd love to talk to you and hear your.
You know what? Actually, there's a guy I really want to get on the show.
Get him on.
Yeah, and he's done a oh god, a mind fart. I can't think of his name, but yeah, he's just done a really good video, and let me just see if I can find it. While we're talking.
He's in favour of
No. But he's sort of explaining the risks.
Okay, I'd love to talk to him. That'd be great.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, it's the whole concept, the whole thing with CBDCs. It's properly scary, I think.
I think it could become wildly out of control.
It's almost dystopian, isn't it? It's almost like,
I think it can so quickly cross from a fundamental upgrade to the technology behind the financial system. I think it could so easily cross into those realms of dystopia. Those kind of, as I say, when you start, and some of the conversations happening right now, especially around AI, which is another field I'm fascinated with, is sort of the job displacement and how they're planning on mitigating it, or one of the theories behind mitigating it, obviously offering universal basic income. And when you take that universal basic income and add it to central bank digital currencies, suddenly, what world are we looking at? I mean, we'll be living in a world where no one fucking does anything. We're all being paid our slice, decided by the government, and our spending, what we use that money will be severely clamped down on, watched. I'm not sure that picture is a fantastic one. I think these technologies, kind of AI, and then also by proxy, sort of Web3, blockchain, I think they're fantastic technologies. But I think that they are so powerful that it could quite quickly become, if it got into the wrong hands, it becomes a problem, doesn't it?
100%. Mate, here we go. Dominic Frisby.
Do it.
Check this out.
Let's watch. Just another fucking song.
Visa monitor every purchase you make, every transaction or decision you take. If you are not doing wrong, what is there to hide? How you spend money is for us to decide. Your social credit rating, how do you score? If you are compliant,
you love a good song, don't you?
You may only own what we deem you can own.
You love a good song.
If you don't register, they'll block your phone.
Wait, you'll be late for the expiry date. The state has mandated your money terminates. So speculate before it's confiscated.
You get the gist.
This is what we're going to offer.
Yeah.
Your money's now a tool of policy.
Yeah, so you get the gist, don't you?
You love a good song, don't you?
I just find them funny. Yeah, I find it funny.
As I said, I think these technologies are so powerful. I think in the wrong hands, it's so easy to overstep, and it can become a world that we don't want to look at.
And this is the reality, isn't it? Where even a government with good intention now, you create something, and you have a responsibility not just for now, but in 25 years, 50 years, 100 years.
I think this could be a real Oppenheimer moment when you create something so powerful, and it's such an achievement scientifically or technologically, or however you want to view it, but it has such power to destroy as much as it is to kind of the enormous benefits of it as well. So,
well, this is it. And just because your intentions are good and proper now, how can you mitigate for a bad actor who gets elected, comes to power in 75 years? You literally, I mean, you've created a beast, or you've created the potential for a bad actor. Just because you're not a bad actor doesn't mean somebody else can't come in and abuse that tool, that that functionality, that technology. And unless actually, this is interesting, because unless you could use somehow code to completely put that, whatever it is, that you cannot do X, Y, and Z. So this is actually where big crypto smart contracts could play a role, actually, where no matter what, there's certain rules that, to be able to do X, Y, and Z, certain rules have to apply, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
So actually, that's one of the massive benefits of blockchain and smart contracts, isn't it? You can create something that has the power to sustain, for decades, because you can't abuse it, even if a bad actor comes along and decides to, take advantage. So that's but again, who's going to be writing the smart contracts for these CBDCs? And even the AIs, who's regulation in AI? They're just scrambling, haven't they? No one's got a clue, particularly governments.
It's an exciting time to be alive in a way, because for the first time, with the technological sort of innovations that are happening now, I feel like we're stood on a precipice, where we're literally witnessing the advent of all of these things, and it's going to be so interesting to see where it goes.
Definitely.
I think there's a lot of great uses for blockchain, crypto. I don't think, with my current opinion and my current understanding of it, that central bank digital currencies are one of the good uses of blockchain.
No, but no, definitely. No, I don't. I'm very massively skeptical. But what is, let's put a positive spin on it. If CBDCs start getting introduced, the adoption of crypto is going to be increased and accelerate without a doubt.
I think it will, though. But I'm not convinced of that. I'm not convinced, because I think when the Bank of England, for example, from where we're from, bring out their theoretical central bank digital currency, I think it'll be an interface where you won't know that you're using blockchain technology underneath. I think it will just be like any other. It'll be like scanning your debit card. I don't think they'll even know that they're using it. It just is being used underneath. So I'm not sure it will drive adoption. I think maybe there will be a drive in adoption based on the fact that people object to it and don't want to be subject to it. Potentially that will drive an adoption to kind of the Web3 space that we know now. I don't know.
The escape from it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, mate, as they say, the proof will be in the pudding.
And my opinion on it, I would genuinely prove wrong. I really love to talk to somebody that sort of understands.
I think ultimately it will drive adoption, and also for some of the reasons that you literally just mentioned. Yeah. And I think people will understand. It'll be in the news, the fact that these CBDCs have been introduced, this digital currency. So the words would become more mainstream: digital money, digital currency, electronic money. So I think, and that's obviously going to coincide just with the general adoption and growth and all the rest of it anyway. So it's, I guess the next question is, when do you think this is going to happen? I've got an instinct, but what do you think?
Well, I know that they're even in the UK, they're now undergoing trials of this CBDCs, of these various currencies. And I genuinely think we're probably at least 5 years out from it, because it's such a fundamental. Put it like this: there's a reason why the financial system and the technology underneath it hasn't really changed or been touched for the past 20, 30 years that it's been around, right? It's because it underpins everything, and touching it isn't taken lightly, in very layman's terms. So to introduce something as fundamental a change as this has to be so well considered, so well implemented. I think we're a while out, personally.
It's funny. It's interesting because I think that there are commentators out there saying basically they suspect the CBDCs are going to come out towards the end of the next bull run, so sort of 25. So they're sort of predicting maybe within a couple of years. So again, we don't know, but I wonder. Sorry,
I wonder. I think it depends on when they started working on them. So, for example, how far along the timeline are we? Did they start working it? Did they start working on it in 2015? Okay, then maybe 2025, is feasible. If they started working on it in 2020, I still think we're a while away. Knowing the technology a little bit underneath, I think that, and building software as a day job, I think these kind of products have to be so well considered.
Well, you know what? Actually, this is interesting because, as we know, often technology projects take way longer than people sometimes hope or imagine. Unfortunately.
And this technology, this is unlike anything. This technology will underpin global economies. It can't go wrong. Or we're fucked.
Yeah.
Or the economy's fucked. So for me, that's.
Yeah, that's a really good point. So I wonder whether all of these. What do you think about this, Will? So all of a lot of it's going to be led. I mean, ultimately, it's smaller nations might, introduce a Bitcoin standard, El Salvador, whatever. Some may introduce CBDCs early, but with the smaller countries, ultimately, it doesn't matter until the USA do it. That's the point, isn't it? That's where that's when it matters, and obviously you'll have the UK and all the rest of it singing from the same hymn sheet, probably there or thereabouts or shortly afterwards. So here's the question: is all of this sort of Elizabeth Warren and what's the dude's name? SEC dude, Gary Gensler.
That's the one, yeah.
Do you think because they may be facing, stumbling blocks because it's taken longer than they hoped, do you think, that's part of the agenda to pause and slow things down with crypto, trying to sort of slow the adoption down to try and stop too many people getting off the fiat system and leaving the fiat system and doing their own sort of, getting into Bitcoin themselves and going, what, we don't need you, fiat. So is he trying to put the brakes on that exodus that's happening without a doubt, purely based on the fact that it's taken longer than they were hoping to introduce their own CBDCs?
I think one you can only speculate, right? I mean, we're starting to get into conspiracy territory there.
Mate, love it.
I know, I love it as well. I can see a real live stream inventing conspiracy theories.
Should we make our own conspiracies and see if we can spread it like wildfire?
I think also a mainstream adoption. I know you said that there's this sort of mass exodus is not quite the right term for it. I don't think it's as crazy as that. I think it's certainly feasible. That they're trying to put road barriers sort of in place. As they're sort of racing to develop these technologies, and we know they have been in the UK. It's been sort of public since about 2020.
Yeah.
Developing these things, so that's public knowledge. So how long before they've been building these kind of systems? Who knows? I don't know.
Yeah,
I love a good conspiracy where I like to say we're all fucked. We're all going to be controlled. We need to sort ourselves out. We need to break free now. We need to remove the gun laws from the UK. All have guns and get ready.
Join the Yanks.
It's all, but it's all speculative, isn't it? I think.
Yeah.
But I would not be surprised.
Yanks, any Yanks out there? Put a little comment in, say hi. Do you have a gun? Do you have a gun? Do you have guns? Do you have several guns? Do you have grenades, rocket launchers? Are you prepared?
I genuinely would not be surprised if, 20 years in the future, classified documents were released, kind of planning all these things, kind of detailing these kind of conspiracies that we have. I would not at all be surprised.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting looking back, isn't it, in 20 years?
Wherever we are.
Definitely. So basically, the long and short of it is we all need to escape somewhere or find a little shed the top of a mountain or an island, and get off the grid.
That sounds brilliant.
Oh, just that, just escape. Everyone, just leave me alone.
Next headline. I think we've covered central bank currencies.
Yes, next headline, Will. All right, let's do this.
Hit me with the next headline.
Hit you with the next headline. Here we go. Right, next headline is, I'm not as slick tonight as I'm. All right, here we go. Boom. Bit of an old story, but again, depending when you're seeing this video, BlackRock confirms Bitcoin ETF approval fake news. So the other day, it might have been yesterday, I think it was yesterday. There's a big spike in the Bitcoin price.
Yeah.
On the back of a news article, which I believe did it come from Cointelegraph. I can't remember off the top of my head. Yeah, it was basically, here we go. Let me see if I can find it. So basically, there was a story that was released, obviously, the ETF approval. Yeah, Cointelegraph, it was. Good, look at that. I remembered it correctly. And yeah, obviously it had a massive impact on the price. I can't remember how much it went up, but it was a big spike. And yeah, it was all a load of rubbish. So there was speculation around the fact that, was this deliberate to make, potentially millions of pounds? Was it just a mistake? Who signed it off? Who allowed this article to go out? And it's really interesting because obviously it just goes to show how much just news can shape the agenda, price, the markets, and all the rest of it. So, if you get a bad actor in a media organization that's gonna just accidentally drop a story, or even here's a story before it breaks, you've got all those sort of scenarios where they can take advantage of it. So I don't know, what do you make of it, Will?
I think you said everything that needs to be said. We live in a world where it's so easy to spread these kind of news stories. It's interesting that it comes from someone as prominent as Cointelegraph. That's a concern, but hardly surprising. I think the first episode I came on this show, I think you said one of the big philosophies behind what we're about is that you should treat everything with caution and treat everything as if it's a scam or it's a lie. And I know that's almost a little bit grandiose potentially. However, I think the philosophy behind it is very true. We live in a world, again, where it's very hard to know what to trust, and it's only getting harder because, we have the media is at an all-time low level of trust. You have AI coming into the picture that's generating amazing but totally fake information. Now it's like smacking straight into the revolution that's had the last 15 years of development in the social media space, where everybody's connected, and that's a bad mix.
No, definitely. And just news literally can spread like wildfire, even when it's fake news.
And there's the impact of it. I mean, we're seeing it within a financial sector, which is probably the worst area. It's impacting people's money, people's investment. It's
100%.
Yeah.
It's you can see here how much of a spike it.
I think it hit $30,000, didn't it?
Yeah, look at that spike. Boom.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, literally boom. And and then it's obviously sort of come back. But somebody was commenting here, basically, just as a popular crypto user asked for jail for the team behind the account, while others question the crypto news outlet for trying to break the news without a clear source.
It's a massive.
Yeah, it's big, but again, it's all unregulated, isn't it? So,
well, it's fucking unregulated everywhere. I mean, you're seeing the amount of fake news and bollocks news that come out in just the regular media. I mean, it's, as I said, the trust for it's at an all-time low. I mean,
no, definitely.
It's a particularly prevalent neglect of responsibility when it comes from financial news sources, because
100%.
the nature of it. There we go. Again, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, no, definitely. So, but again, it's funny. I see these sort of price actions of like Bitcoin going up 28, 20, 27.5, 27, 26.5, up a bit, up, down a bit. I mean, basically, it's done nothing for God knows how long. Bit up, bit down, bit up, bit down. Oh, it goes up to 30. Woo, it goes crazy. You know, it's like, it's funny. Everyone's so obsessed with looking at the price every single day. And actually, not a lot's really happening. You know, when we look back in the future, we'll see this tiny line that's just had little wiggles. And it's like, it pretty much looks like a straight line. And, you know, and it's just like, just chill out, everybody. Zoom out, forget about it for 5 years. But it's this obsession of price every day. Oh, it's gone up by, you know.
I know that chart you just showed me as well, showing the price spike. I mean, it's not even that. You can see the spike. But, you know, I mean,
I guess if you're a trader, if you're a day trader, or you know, whatever, it's you know, you need volatility, so it's a bit more exciting.
The average Joe that isn't a day trader. I mean,
well, the problem is the average Joe tries to be a day trader and then they get smashed, don't they?
Loses fucking loads of money.
They go, yeah, I'm going to be like a dude in the city and trade.
I saw a fucking statistic the other day about the amount of successful day traders out there that actually have made some sort of actual, you know, notable amount of money, and it's such a small amount of people. You know, day trading is basically gambling. No one knows if a coin is going up or down. I mean, they don't, do they?
No, but they can read the charts. They can, you know, they're going to go on a course. They're going to go on a course by some guru on YouTube who actually is rubbish, but all he can do is sell a course.
They all say, don't they? They all say, all these day traders that are making so much money, you know, and they're so noble, and they want to pass on their expertise to you. It's fucking
so nice. I can't get over how much love they want to just spread. It's just, you know, it's amazing. You know, they should, you know,
they're doing God's work.
It's like, I make all this money, but I want to help you do it. Yeah, come on, guys. If you're watching this, don't fall for that rubbish on YouTube. Oh.
Hey, if you sell a crypto course, come on here. Tell us why it's brilliant. Tell us why we're fucking mugs for not buying it. I'd love to know.
There we go. Because, you know, we think you're just a scammer. So tell me why you're not.
That'd be a good convo. I reckon that'd be good.
Yeah. But, like, you know, it's just, you know, fine. You might be able to trade. But if you can make so much money trading, where do you have the time to then go and do a course? It just doesn't make sense.
No one knows whether it's going up, down.
And what's really funny about those courses is they all have the same format.
Yeah.
It's like, I taught Zoe Smith from Blackpool, and she's now making £10,000 a day. And look at her. And she's like the photo of her outside of her freaking Porsche or something like that. And then, you know, they're swinging their big dicks, standing outside a rented private jet probably, and it's just like they've all got the same format. It's almost as though they've just literally copied every other.
Do you know what? It must work. I mean, that's what's scary to me, is that, you know, if you are into business or into entrepreneurship or into finance, it will take you about 5 minutes of watching YouTube before you start receiving all these ads from all these different people that are doing exactly the same thing, cookie cutter, copy paste. And my only conclusion is it must work in some capacity, to the fact that there's, one, so many of them doing it. Two, they're spending a tremendous amount of ad revenue, you know, or ad budget, actually getting that fucking video in my face as I'm trying to watch YouTube. It must work to some degree, or why would you bother? I don't know. Again, it's not a world I've explored. I've not tried to be a crypto scammer, so I don't know. But
any crypto scammers out there, let's know
jump on, tell us about
it has been working for you or not.
But my only conclusion is it must work to some capacity, because
so this is what's sad, I think, is the problem is it really tugs on that whether it's the heartstring or that desire for money.
Yeah.
Because it's a powerful force, isn't it? And if somebody can tug that little string enough, it goes, oh, maybe it's just worth a shot. maybe this could just turn my life around.
Have you seen that?
It's just all lies, and it's selling this dream, and it's just you could be like this, you could be like this. Look at this, look at me, and it's all fake. You know, look at me with my Ferrari, or you know, at this, you know, standing outside my mansion, or driving my Rolls Royce, or you know, with my secret recipe. You could be like me, and I'm helping you because I'm a good guy. And it's like, and it.
Have you seen that? Have you seen that? I can't remember. He's a British YouTuber. He's called Mike Winslet, I think, or something like that. But he does the show Entrepreneur Bingo.
Yes. Brilliant.
Yeah,
he makes that point, doesn't he? About they've got a same sort of process.
Same job story, same shit. Yeah, it's exactly. It's just all.
I was like you 18 months ago.
Yeah.
I had nothing. But look at me now.
Yeah. It's all repackaged, rehashed. And as I said, the only conclusion is, because there's so much of it happening, is that it must work to some degree. I don't know. I mean, as in the scam must work. I mean,
yeah, it is sad. But listen, anyone watching this, just Will's got a course that's coming out very soon.
I've been, 18 months ago, I was broken on the streets, and now I'm a multi-million-pound day trader, and I'm going to teach you how to do it too. Or I'm going to pack in. The real world value is about $13,000 worth, but I'm going to give it to you today for just $1.99. I'm beautiful now. Yeah.
£1.99.
No, $199. It's got to be worth something. What's a load of horse shit?
Oh,
right,
funny. Right. Headline has finished. Let's whack that music up.
Oh, that's the headline done.
This headline is done. Here we go. What's next? We have got talkCRYPTO. So let's see what talkCRYPTO projects we can find on Coingecko.
Let me get Coingecko up on my computer as well.
Let's do this. There we go. I've got another tune. I can't remember what this other tune is. Let me just play this other tune. What's this one? Here we go.
Fucking hell.
There we go. We should use this for talkCRYPTO.
The talkCRYPTO segment.
talkCRYPTO, here we come.
There is
coming for you. I can't sing. Right, Will.
Fucking love this segment.
talkCRYPTO. Let's turn the tune down. There's still a little bit in the background. Hopefully it's not too loud. Let me know in the comments if you hate it. Let me know in the comments if you like this tune for talkCRYPTO. Because we can actually mix the tunes up, couldn't we?
Absolutely. So I'm just also jumping onto Coingecko right now.
Okay. Shall I share the tab?
So share it so everyone can see. I'm looking at it too.
All right. Tell you what, I'm just gonna let you take this forward because I'm gonna let you look for a project that you think is crap, and then I'll find it and share it with the guys.
So there's a couple that stand out to me. The immediate one that stands out to me so far is number 3 on the list here. I've never seen this before. I just can see it here. It's had 335k's worth of trading volume, or 334k for you. It's slightly different on my screen. It's FOXIFY. I have no idea what it's about, but it's had an awful lot of trading volume go through it.
What's that? So the FTV is almost 10 million. So added 2 days ago.
So this is 2 days old. So it's had nearly 500,000 go through it. I'm kind of curious just to what it is. I don't know. Let's have a little look.
Let's have a quick look at the price, the chart. Okay, it hasn't dumped massively yet.
Well, it's only been live 2 days. Give it a chance.
Well, okay. We'll give it to tomorrow.
So I've just popped onto the website, foxify.trade.
Yeah, I'll do the same, just so everyone can see.
Again, I like every fucking crypto project ever. I open it and immediately have absolutely no idea what it does.
Will, what's wrong with you? Come on. I mean, clearly it's obvious. It's the next generation P2P trading platform, options and perps, beta now live. Like, isn't that obvious?
I'm just scrolling down. I anticipate it will become obvious. So what is this? Like a fucking just a trading platform, is it?
Yeah. Yeah. Peer-to-peer trading platform. Trade perpetuals using up to 50. Oh, I love it. 50x leverage or peer-to-peer options. Become a market maker. Provide liquidity to earn yield in the blue chip stables. Stake FOXIFY to earn a share of trading fees. Compete peer-to-peer. Dominate leaderboards and earn extra bonuses, rewards for both top trader and volume. Revolutionize decentralized trading. Okay. So to be fair, I'm quite a fan of DeFi.
Likewise.
Yeah. I'm not going to go into the projects that I like, because this channel's not really about talking about projects that we like. This is crap crypto. And actually, and I've said this before and I'll say it again, we're going to be ripping a new a-hole in every project, including the projects that I like, because I think we should all be skeptical. And actually, I want people to come on the show to tell us why we're wrong.
I genuinely, someone from FOXIFY, because I'm looking at this, and my biggest question is, like, what's the point? Why? How does this? I've just clicked on the launch beta, so I'm in the app now, and I'm looking at the
FOXIFY,
trading.
people who like FOXIFY, community members, team, come on the show. Tell us why FOXIFY is not a crap crypto project. Please get on the show. Put on the comments. Hit us up on Twitter. Come on the show. You're welcome. But let's dive into it.
I mean, yeah, they're here like promoting Tyson Fury as the face of it, and like fantastic. I mean, I wouldn't want to meet him in a dark alley. I mean, he'd fucking kill me. But but what has it got to do with crypto?
Did you meet the team? Is he a team member?
Yeah, he's like the face of it. But
he's not.
He is. Go on it. Go back on it.
Danny Wynn is the face of it.
Show the viewers. Go on the website and I'll guide you.
I am on the website. I'm not showing it. Oh, sorry. Right. Okay. Here we go.
Right. Right, now go over. So go back to the homepage.
Meet the team.
Go back to the homepage.
Danny Wynn. He looks like a nice guy.
He looks like an idiot.
Alice, huh?
He looks like an idiot.
Oh, come on.
I'm joking. I'm sure he's an intelligent guy. At least he's had the balls.
Well, this is crap crypto, so we take the piss, all right? So don't take it personally.
Okay,
this is
right,
a fun show.
At least they've had the balls to put their face on it.
100%. But crap crypto is about ripping an a-hole in every single project, including BTC, who's the king. So we need to be skeptical about everything, and then happily be proven wrong. So I can't see Tyson Fury.
Back to the homepage.
Okay.
So scroll down to the near the bottom, and you'll see here's so in partnership champion Tyson Fury. Now go back to the top.
What? Why is it?
There he is.
Yeah, but why is he so small? Look how small he is.
I didn't even notice that.
Tyson. Hey, Tyson.
He doesn't look so scary when he's that small.
No, he looks like.
And then go back to the top.
But why is he so small?
I don't know. Go back to the top and click launch beta. Big button.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, yeah.
And then scroll down. Keep scrolling. Why?
Tyson!
Like, why? What has that got to do with fucking crypto trading?
I don't know.
Not to bash it, I don't know.
Well, hey, team FOXIFY, come on the show. Tell us why and what the connection is with Tyson. Be really interesting to hear. Good to have Tyson, our British heavyweight champion of the world. Unbelievable guy. It's really interesting. Tyson Fury. He when he first came on the scene, I must admit, I didn't like him. I just didn't. There was something about him. But then, when he went through his really tough phase and came back, I was just blown away. and I so admire him, and my view and attitude of him is totally changed. And you know, he's just such an entertainer. He's an unbelievable talent, and it's so weird because he doesn't look like that healthy, but he obviously is, and he's just what an athlete. And obviously some people's body types are just, I guess, that way. But you know, but the way he came back from his depression and obesity and health and all the rest of it, and you know, that, I mean, what a story. I mean, it's like a Hollywood story. It's unbelievable. So you know, it's really weird and funny how my attitude. But you know what the problem is? We all have these. We all make these prejudgments of people, and you know, we're all, you know, we're humans. That's what we do. You know, we have to make judgments of, you know, situations, of people straight away. Maybe that's, you know, part of our nature because we had to when we're surviving. We had to make an assessment quickly of whether something's a risk or not a risk. So we all do that. And I think, you know, if we can all recognise that initial judgment and assessment of somebody may be wrong and be willing to change, and I think that's always a good thing. But yeah, my opinion has massively changed from what it was.
Respect for him. That's a respect.
But yeah, anyway, I'm getting far too deep. Too deep.
And back to FOXIFY, you know.
Yeah.
On the face value, my honest opinion of it, having just looked at it, is that no need for it. But I'm genuinely interested. I'm again very happy to be proven wrong.
Well, it doesn't offer. It's like why? And
well,
it's like, I mean, all it says is coming soon. What's coming soon?
Well, scroll up. There's a bit of trade. There's some trading options and everything.
I know, but specifically around Tyson, like what is this? I mean, other than an association, which, you know, which obviously helps a project because, you know, it gives, you know, validity, doesn't it? And kudos.
Again, underneath all the piss taking and the joking, my biggest question is just why? What's the point? I mean, what's different about this one?
Well,
but I'd love to know why.
That's the problem with crypto, isn't it, Will? Because I think there's a lot of just copy and paste of every other project. It's like we were saying yesterday. There's only probably 5 or so projects that actually have a significant difference,
significant future, yeah.
And everything else seems to be a little bit of a copy and paste of everything else, or a slight tweak to make it slightly better, or, you know, whatever, you know, we can do something slightly cheaper or slightly quicker, or whatever the argument is. But it's just a decentralized. Is it decentralized?
It's just a peer-to-peer trading platform.
Okay, I mean, yeah, so that's what it is. Yeah.
It's like, this next generation. I'd love to hear from the FOXIFY team. Why is it next generation? What's wrong with the current generation? You know, what are you doing differently?
Well, it's like every startup, isn't it? It's ultimately what problem are you trying to fix, and how is your solution unique or different from everything else? Is the market going to want that as opposed to everything else that's already on the market, or is it just going to like it because it's a new shiny thing? Don't know.
Cool. That's FOXIFY. Very lovely.
Boom. All right. What's the next one, mate?
If you load up the screen again.
Have you? Hang on.
There's one that I want to look at. I can see the icon. When you load it up so the viewers can see this one, I can just tell this one's going to be golden.
Oh, mate, anticipation.
Go back to the new coins list, obviously, and scroll down until you find the one that says HAYCOIN. And look at the coin icon, and then marvel as it's had £500,000 traded through it in 24 hours.
No, not 500,000, 500 million.
No, it's had 500,000 trading volume, but it's got...
Oh, sorry, my mistake. Full diluted value.
FPV.
Look at the value.
What the fuck?
What is it?
Well, first of all, look at the price of the coin.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
What are we looking at?
For almost half $500,000 for a coin. How many coins are there?
What? What are we looking at? Right,
Total supply. 999,999.
So this is obviously a meme coin.
So it's basically just shy of 1 million. Yeah, 1 million coins. Bloody hell, that's crazy.
I mean, yeah. Visit
It's
the website.
it's a tiny supply, relatively in the crypto world. Well, let's have a look at the website.
I mean, it's everything you could imagine.
HAYCOIN. Who's this dude? Who's the dude?
I've not a clue.
Man.
Do you? I don't know what I'm looking at. I just have absolutely no idea.
Let's read it. Introducing HAYCOIN, a crypto pioneer. In 2018, HAYCOIN became the inaugural coin on Uniswap V1, a brainchild of the Uniswap founder Hayden Adams. Recent research revealed that a fraction of its original tokens remained in V1 with minimal liquidity. Seizing the opportunity, we acquired the entire pool and revitalized it by pairing with one ETH in Uniswap V3. HAYCOIN now stands as an innovative force in the crypto world, and we invite you to join us on the pioneering journey. Explore the future of decentralized finance with HAYCOIN, the first ever Ethereum pool.
What? A load of shit. No.
Join us. Why? Oh, I don't want to be on Telegram. Go away. Okay. So, yeah. Let's have a look at their Twitter.
I am blown away.
I'll stop saying Twitter. It's got this X.
So they've got trying to position themselves as some sort of like iconic kind of Genesis coin, but a piece of crypto history,
Yeah. The first ever token launched on Uniswap in 2018. So yeah, that's it, isn't it? It's literally there's nothing more than that. It's
trying to be a piece of crypto history.
Yeah.
It looks ridiculous.
So again, the danger here is, it's just gambling, isn't it? It's sheer gambling in the sense of, if I buy this, it might go up in value because there might be some other fool that wants to buy at a high price. I mean, literally. I mean, yeah, they'll probably have some bullshit roadmap and all the rest of it. But HAYCOIN, come on the show, tell us why this is not a crap crypto project, and we would love to hear from you. And if there's any HAYCOIN community members, let us know, why are we wrong? Because this is what it's about. It's like literally understanding why this makes any sense. Please tell me.
I genuinely think it's just trying to be a bit of a novelty, a bit of a piece of crypto history. I think it's shit, but I don't think it's trying to pretend. I don't think it's trying to pretend to be something it's not. Well, I don't know.
This is it. And to be, it is what it is, isn't it? It's very transparent in the sense of, look, this is what it is, and this is this is our history, blah blah blah. Now the question is it actually, is the guy behind it actually the same guy, or is it actually somebody else? Don't know. Is it a quick get rich quick scheme that's going to be here today, gone tomorrow? Don't know.
Yeah.
Can we have any I can't think of the word. Verify. Can we verify who's behind the project? I doubt. But again, come on the show, put in the comments, tell us why we're wrong, and tell us why this is not a crap crypto project. Or if you agree with us, put in the comments, say, yeah, you know what, Ben, Will, you're right, this is a crap crypto project, so we want to hear from you. Let us know.
We certainly do, and we want to have an argument with you. I'm joking. Argument. I don't want to argue, but No, I do.
Okay, Will, should we do one more?
Yeah, one more. I've got one that's kind of well, there's a couple. To be fair, they all look juicy. They all look juicy. To be fair, there is one more here that's had a staggering $2.6 million go through it in the last 24 hours. And you know, again, it looks like another phenomenal, like innovative, life-changing coin for everybody, and it's called JOECOIN. It's just at the bottom of your screen there.
Yep.
JOECOIN.
We could have a Will coin, couldn't we?
I'm going to start one because if I can get $2.6 million pumped through it, then fuck.
How about a Will and Ben coin? Or a Ben and Will coin? I don't know, whichever way you want to put it.
No, what's staggering is the price is going up as well.
I can't see. Oh, well.
Going to the charts.
Oh, yeah.
Overall positive trend.
Yeah. How long has it been around for?
24 hours.
Oh.
Less than a week.
So what's the trading volume? Let's have a look. What have we got?
2.6.
Almost 3 million. I mean, who's buying this?
What the fuck? The website.
Go on. Right, hang on. Let's have a right. Okay, what's the max supply? So we got 1 billion. A billion's the max supply. And what? Okay, let's have a look.
The website is distressing.
What are you talking about? It looks awesome. It's under construction, and oh my god! What? Seriously, who the fuck is actually buying this shit? Seriously, guys, what is wrong with you? I mean, unless you're complete degenerates and you just you don't give a shit, fine. But
I have so many questions.
Do it's just some sort of little dudes, little emojis, isn't it?
Out of everybody,
I like the emojis. To be fair,
shut up.
It's hanging on to an aeroplane. Hey, it's Maverick.
You know, out of every crap crypto we've looked at today, I want to hear from someone from JOECOIN because one, it's had 2.6 million put through it, the biggest out of all of them. So this is the most by trading volume over the last 24 hours. This is the biggest one, and by far the shittest looking one. And I genuinely want to hear from someone that's bought this thinking it's a great idea.
Man, look, I love what it says. JOECOIN. Hello, my name's Joe. Some call me Joe. They must have spent hours on that strap line. They literally must have spent hours on that. I mean, it's unbelievable. Oh, what's this? Oh, look, they've got 1,781 followers. Check them out.
Fucking awful.
So on X, they got a bit of a little video going on. What else have they got? Joe system. Yeah. What is this? Is again, this is just a meme coin, isn't it?
It's just ridiculous. I don't know what it does.
Sorry, I wasn't showing everybody. So there's the Twitter. There you go. So
we've missed.
I was scrolling through it, assuming that you were seeing what I was seeing, but no, there we go. So yeah, it's. Come on, guys. JOECOIN, come tell us why you're not a crap crypto project. Come on the show. Tell us why we're wrong. We want to hear from you, community members. Why do you love JOECOIN?
You know, I feel that JOECOIN is one of these projects that is so bad. I reckon the founders.
It's so bad, it's good.
And I think the founders will lean into it and they'll come on the show and they'll go, "Yeah, it is a crap crypto project," and that will be literally that's the selling point. It's so shit that you've got to buy it.
It's so funny. People buy this shit. It's so funny. Like I'm just back on the website. Right, I'm back on the website. Hang on, let me show you. I'm just trying to figure. Right, let me just do some. I want to just do a bit more digging. Right,
there is nothing more to dig. I've been trying to dig the whole time.
That's it, isn't it? There's nothing there.
I've been trying to find some more information on this.
Okay, so basically, yeah, it's I don't know really what to say.
Crap doesn't even cover it.
They've literally got the worst website in the world. It says nothing. There's no white paper. There's no roadmap. It just says my name's Joe and some people call me Joe.
And somehow this has had
They've got a Twitter account with some like videos that they've obviously done with emojis. Yeah, I don't know really what to say.
So literally,
I'm actually lost for words.
2.6 million, no, $2.8 million gone for it now. It's going up in price, and it's been around for 2 days. Wow, I think what a crypto
Right,
project.
guys, listen. Clearly, what's going to happen is going to be a pump and dump, isn't it? So it's going to be.
Do you know what I think?
People like jump on to go, oh, prices get up because people can manipulate price and stuff like that. And then they just jump on newbies that come into it. So yeah, this is the real danger of crypto. Unfortunately, a lot of people learn the hard way.
This is why they want to regulate it.
Yeah.
I think we should check in with JOECOIN in a week or two and see if our suspicions have come to fruition.
Should we have JOECOIN as a regular like follow up on a Friday just to see
where we're at with it? You know, see where the financial revolution's going.
Because we might, you know what? You know, we might be proven completely wrong, and I'll happily put my hands up because you know there's so much stuff out there that I think is crap that obviously a lot of people don't. So it is what it is. But it's quite funny. It's really funny when you look at it. It's so funny. But Will, do we want to? I think we should wrap it up. I think we're done.
I think we should wrap it up. I think it's hard to beat JOECOIN. So I think let's not try and do that, and let's end on a high.
JOECOIN is our. We should have a winner of the Crap Crypto. The winner of today is Will. What do you think?
Yeah, sounds good.
What JOECOIN is the winner?
Oh, JOECOIN is the winner? Fuck yeah. I'm going to go and buy some now.
There we go. Not financial advice.
Oh, it is financial advice, isn't it?
Check out JOECOIN. Tell us if it's the crap coin or if we're wrong. And really appreciate you hanging out with us. Keep tuned in. Give us a like, subscribe, tell us your friends, share it, do all that stuff. But more importantly, get involved in this chat. Put us to like live comments, tell us how wrong, right we are, all the rest of it. Yeah, we can't wait to have you up with us. And my wife is just looking at me, laughing at her, starting stuff. I'm going to say good night.